What's going on, guys? This is natural junior bodybuilder Nick Wright, and I'm about 8 weeks out from my first warm-up show coming in June 2nd, the Northeast Classic. And then I'll be competing in some bigger shows later on in the summer. Give me a little more time to diet and come in even harder. This June 2nd show is just a warm-up. Anyway, a lot of you guys ask me questions commonly about how do I fit my meals in throughout the day with a crazy work schedule or school schedule. Also, a lot of people are getting way major misconceptions with this whole if it fits in your macros thing. They all think it's some scam to eat junk food. So I figured I'd show you guys how I manage to fit in my meals when I have a long day. It's only a 10-hour shift, but it's right in the center of my day. It began at 10, ends at about 7:30. So it's cutting into right in the middle of everything. And I have to go to the gym like at 9 now because of that. So I'm going to show you guys how I fit my meals in easily without having to worry about packing Tupperwares a day, because I was in a rush. I didn't have time to go and pack and set up Tupperwares beforehand. I really didn't. So I had to grab stuff quickly. I didn't have anything made. And I'm also going to show you that and how if it fits in your macros really works and what it's really about, because it's not really about junk food. Alright, so my first meal of the day was the regular. I had 1 scoop of the Cellucor Isolate Protein, 2 scoops of RTN's meal replacement, half a cup of oatmeal, and then 1 tablespoon of peanut butter for some fats. Well, that's going to bring me to 99 grams of protein, 77 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of fat so far. Now, Hunt Fitness right now has me on a maximum of 230 grams of protein, 262 grams of carbohydrates, and 61 grams of fat for the day. That's going to equal about 2,517 calories for the day right now. I can't exceed that. So, I'll be good. All right? I had that right before I went into work. I had that around 8 or 9 o'clock. I'm going to be good. I'm not going to be hungry again until around 1 or 2 p.m., just how my body works. In which case, I want something quick and fast. I'll be right in the middle of my shift. I work in sales. I don't want to sit down and eat. So, an onion bagel. Just a plain onion bagel. Very high in carbs. I just eat it raw like that. It tastes great. Great way to get all your carbohydrates in really fast. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So 1 onion bagel is going to be about 9 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbohydrates, only 1 gram of fat. So it's not a whole lot. Later on, around maybe 5 or 6 o'clock when I get hungry for a real meal, another great way to get your carbohydrates in, multi-grain floured tortillas. I love them. Alright, now I'm going to use 2 of these. And 2 of these is about 8 grams of protein, 46 grams of carbohydrates in 2 of them, and it's a lot of fiber as well. Great way to get some of your fiber in. And 8 grams of fat. I'm going to have 2 of those wrapped around some lemon pepper chicken breast. I got about an 8-ounce breast. I brought 2 of them in case I got extra hungry sooner and wanted to have 2 of these meals, but assuming we're only having 1 for the day, 1 8-ounce chicken breast. The brand I get is about 54 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat. And I put some lemon pepper seasoning on it for some good taste. All I do, and I'm not opposed to ketchup or anything like that, but just today, because I'm in a rush, all I do is I just take the tortillas, wrap 2 of them around the chickens once I cut them up, just eat it. It tastes really good with the lemon pepper seasoning on it, and the fact that the tortillas are multi-grain, they have some great texture to it. That's amazing. All that together, everything I just named, the shake this morning, the bagel midway through the day for some good carbs, the tortilla and chicken with some fiber is going to bring me to a total of 170 grams of protein, 173 grams of carbs, and 29 grams of fat. That's my total after I've eaten everything I just talked about. And that'll come probably around 6 p.m. tonight, right before I get out of here. So by about 6 p.m., that'll be my macros. And then I can get out of here, hit the gym hopefully around 8 o'clock, and perfect. And then that'll leave me with about 60 grams of protein left for the day, 89 grams of carbohydrates, 32 grams of fat. So I can get a pretty good sized meal in after the gym before I go to bed for my final meal, and I'll be happy. So that's how it works, guys. That's a good example of how meal timing is not relevant, because everything digests so slowly. My breakfast will still be feeding me and feeding my muscles around dinner time. The meal I eat around 6 o'clock, those tortillas and chicken, will still be absorbing and feeding glycogen around post-workout time. You know, and then I'll eat a meal before bed. You absorb your food slowly throughout the day. It doesn't happen like that. So the meal timing doesn't matter. And you guys saw my other carbohydrates video why the glycemic index of a carb does not affect fat gain as long as you're not exceeding the amount of carbs you take in. That's really what If It Fits in Your Macros is all about, guys. It's nothing to do with junk food. The whole Pop-Tarts thing came from the idea that if you want to, you can throw in a little bit of fun there, here and there, and I have. But to really get the point across, that's a good example of it. Nothing's too crazy, nothing's too extreme. And really, I didn't have to pack Tupperwares of set extreme amounts of food. Just regular stuff around the house. Hope this helped, guys. Sorry about the iPhone video. Like I said, I've been slammed lately. I do a lot of work in the fitness industry behind the scenes too. So I don't always get time to get the camera out and get the editing software out. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So I hope this helps a little bit. Little daily rundown of my meal on a busy day. Jump on the Nick Wright Bodybuilding fan page and subscribe for more training videos coming up next.